So Dave, welcome to Donegal.
Thank you very much.
What was it so special about Harps that you made the decision that you wanted to be their senior manager?
I think it was the passion, the honesty and the realism of Ian and the board. They're real football people. They care about the community. They care about Harps Football Club, and they had a real passion and hunger to take the club forward, not just on the field but off the field. So for me, once I spoke to the board, got an idea of the direction they were looking for. It matched my ambitions and matched my vision. And I've always wanted to come back to League of Ireland and give something back to the game. And this just feels like the perfect opportunity and the perfect environment for me to come back to.
Obviously, the club were impressed by the presentation and you through the interview process, because 4 years is a long term in football, and that's what they've committed to you, Dave.
Yeah, and I think I've committed to them as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've loved my time at Nottingham Forest. Made some great friends and great relationships, and massive football club to work for. But being a manager, there's no better feeling when you can implement a style, implement a culture on and off the field, and when you see players and staff go create that buzz. So for me, I'm sure my commitment, I'm delighted the board have showed their commitment, because, like I said, there'll be a few bumps in the road along the way, but we're all on the same page, we're on the same wavelength, and we want to give the community and the fans a club to be proud of.
Well, what is that style? What is that culture you want to implement? What's the philosophy of Dave Rodgers?
Front foot football, on the front foot, attacking football. I don't want us to press the ball, I want us to chase the ball. I want us to get in the opposition's faces. We want to play really quick attacking football, pleasing on the eye. But again, that's down to me and my staff to coach the players how we want them to play. But just to be positive, full of energy, full of enthusiasm. And like I said, play forward, think forward, run forward. That's the way we want to bring the style to Harps Football Club.
Long-term deal is all about developing structures within the club, but there's an expectation too that this club needs to be playing Premier Division football and it's bouncing straight back up. Is that the number one target for you? Because it will be from certain quarters of the supporters, Dave.
Listen, there's always an expectation at any level of football. Fans expect, and rightly so. I expect. But what we've got to do is we've got to do things the right way. We've got to show the players that we care about them. We want the players to show the fans that we care about them as well, because the fans are the lifeblood of Harps Football Club. Look, I'm not going to say, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but what we're going to do is we're going to go and try and attack every game and try and win every game. Yeah. We're going to be on the front foot, and like you said, the quicker we can get back up there, the better. But we know what direction we want to go in, and we'll make sure that the players and the staff are under no uncertain terms of our structure and our reasoning behind what we want to achieve.
Yeah. What's the immediate plan now for you in relation to players and staff, Dave?
Yeah, the immediate plan is, obviously I want to get some of the players tied up as quickly as we can. I've got a lot of meetings with staff, a lot of meetings with players. So there will be further announcements in due course. We're under no illusions. We want to get a squad together, ready for pre-season. That will probably start in about 5 weeks' time. But it's exciting times, it's positive times, and we just ask everyone to be patient. These times will come back, and no better person than myself to lead from the front and make sure that we hit the ground running. Yeah.
Several players have already left the club this week. Have you got a chance to speak to the rest of the squad, or would you be confident of keeping maybe a large bulk of the squad from last year?
Absolutely. I identified players that I want to bring back. I already spoke before about players who've got a hunger to come back to Harps and they want to achieve something. And the feedback I've got from them has been really positive. Unfortunately, players come and go. That happens at every football club. Players have personal reasons, some of them for financial reasons, and that's fine. But what we'll have a group of players who want to wear the badge with pride. They want to play for the name on the front and not the name on the back. And that's the direction and the way we're moving forward for Harps.
Yeah. What about players that you're going to bring in? Obviously, when new managers come to the club, they have a tendency to bring players that they've worked with before or at a previous club. Is that something you'll be looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I've got a really good idea of players that I want to bring in. I can't divulge too much into that with you.
Well, only Nottingham Forest first team players there.
First team? No, listen, I've got a good idea. Like I said, with Ian and the board, we already know the direction and the style and type of player that we want to bring to the club. It will emblem the style, the culture and the front for football that I want to bring, and any player that comes in will have that identity, and there'll be a real bonus when they do come in.
Listen, you're from Liverpool, you're a Scouser through here. What's your experience previously of Donegal?
Well, to be honest, I had a spell at Derry City, so I lived in Letterkenny. But do you know what? I used to love coming to Ballybuffet on a Friday evening. Used to love playing. The fans were always passionate. They were vocal. It's a real football ground for me. I love those old style football grounds where you can smell the coffee and you can get that hunger from the touchline. So for me, really happy to be back here, and I'm excited and look forward to meeting a lot of people.
Okay, so you got a busy number of weeks ahead then, Dave?
Yeah, busy number of weeks. Every day will be flat out until we get what we want. But we'll leave no stone unturned as we strive to create that style, that culture, and that identity for the football club.
Okay, listen, it's great to talk to you. Great to meet you. And we wish you the very best of luck with the new position.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.